Hello ladies and gents, I am Nadifin, and welcome back to Aurora 4X. So, in this episode, I am, first of all, going to sort out this maintenance problem thing, because, as in the last episode, I have got a load of my ships, the fighters, stuck in overhaul. This is a known issue to do with fighters, and unfortunately, they are stuck in this overhaul procedure. So, there's a couple of ways I could resolve this. One, I could delete them all and then recreate them using the order of battle. And the other, which I'm going to use, is to modify the blueprint utilizing the Spacemaster mode. So, go to Spacemaster, turn that on, Spacemaster there, and then I need to double check the designs. So, blue screen mod 1, blue screen, and is the boaties? Yeah, and the boaties as well. So, first of all though, I need to just pause the industry for the fighters. No, continue, because they aren't actually, it is, the FTPs aren't the ones being overhauled, so I can continue building them, that's fine. Anyway, back to designs. So the way I need to do this, I need to go to the blue screen here, and normally you can't modify designs because it's, the way the game works is that this is the design it utilizes whenever it observes a ship. So I can unlock the design and now modify it. This will modify all existing ships for free. What I'm going to do in order to resolve this is I'm going to add on engineering space. This also stops it being a fighter, but I'm not too sure if it's the engineering space or the fighter which stopping it being overhaul. Either way, put the engineering space on, either way will fix this issue. And then the mod 1 as well, unlock the design view, engineering space, and the booty face, unlock, go to engineering spaces. So now, when I go to these designs, and actually go to here, I can select the fighter wings, and I should now be able to cancel, yes, abandon overhaul. This option did not exist before, so I will now do that overhaul. So abandon overhaul, that will take, I believe it's 30 days. Let's do this 5-second increment. Yeah, 30 days, that is fine. I will just take that hit on nose and just deal with it. All the orders have now been finished, which means they are no longer stuck in overhaul, which means I can now work with them. Unfortunately, they're now the incorrect design, so I need to go back to the design view, go to blue screen, design, remove this engineering space, and then relock the design, and then mod 1, that, lock the design, and boat face, engine space, lock the design. So now they are all back correct, which means I should now be able to properly assign them to the actual wing here. So the fighter wings now should be able to put these within the actual oh, what the heck, the mothership. I can't think of what I was saying. They should have a PDC fleet, land on mothership, and that there. It should just know a sign. No, it doesn't actually want to do that. I know. Remove. Forgot to actually. Oh, stop erroring. Oh. So hopefully this should now mean that they all land. So 5-second increment. They have now all landed. Now I should be able to create a task group. This one here. That should now pull them out. Yeah. So they have now all been pulled out there, which is great. All those go into the fighter wings class. Fighter wings class. Add all the task group there. Brilliant. These now all... Maintenance clock is ticking up. I'm just going to try and put them in the hangar, and hopefully that will essentially stop them from ticking over. Okay, let's just Took a few days over. Because the incremental failure rate is increasing. Why have you not got a planetary protection value? Oh, because you broke. Okay, so I've recreated the fighter wings task group. Is there anything I can do with here? I'm just gonna have to go check this. Well, I think I need to actually build a ship to do it in. So then I'll load them onto the ship, onto the carrier, which I then sit to do overhaul. But since we're on a PDC, I can't get them to overhaul. Also, does this PDC have maintenance facilities on? No, it doesn't. Darn it. That's annoying, so I can't actually maintain the ships in here. So I need to design a new PDC for use of a fighter base, which is fine, I guess. I just need to actually design one. So, the fighter wings. How many do I want to do? So, I do actually want to split these up. Is Space Master still on? Let's turn that off. There you go, Space Master is now off. So I should no longer have all these extra options for Space Master. I want to create all of these into a new task group. I can't drag them out easily, which is a real pain, let's say. A real faff. Right, let's just do this. Give you a while. Okay, so I've reorganised how the FTPs and the BOTs are organised. And I think probably going to go for 20 FTPs per BOT. That does mean though I need... So I think I only built 20, didn't I? Yeah, let's modify this. Put up to 30, modify. More fighter factories are en route. Good, let's actually time turns over. Did someone die? Medical problems here. Unfortunately, let's just pull that branch out. Go to task groups, PDC fleet, and then order to land, no sign, blah blah blah. Good. 5 seconds, wing 2 has completed its orders. Excellent. Now I need to go to the research queue and figure out what I am no longer researching. Oh, was it my power propulsion person died? Was. Oh no, she's just retired. Can't retire, I'm meant to be a machine. I no longer got any power propulsion. Well, that's annoying. Let's see if I can't find someone, because that's a thing is a big research as well. I really need someone who's power propulsion. Let's get the research rate going up faster, because that's something which will benefit everyone. And in the meantime, I do need to design a carrier ship, because unfortunately I'm not going to get the engines which I wanted to do. So the thing is, it is a full retrofit. That's kind of a problem. I have to retool the shipyard. In fact, if I put all of my research into this tech, power propulsion, that one there, find the best scientist, say this one. If I just went for this, create this research project, how long will it actually take? That's a stupid length of time. Just cancel that. Let's just do what I was going to do. Get everyone, get all of that just powering through as quickly as possible with all the research labs. And I'll design the David Attenborough ship and go from there. So, the David Attenborough, I am planning to have probably a single fighter wing. So I need the BOT and a load of FTPs. How many? So I want at least 20. And then one of David. I could actually have 2 BOTs. And then 10 fighters apiece. So that is a wing of... That's 2 wings of 1 BOT and 10 FTPs. And for this, I'm aiming for about 24,500. So that's going to be 3 engines. And add 3 of the military drives on. Deployment time 12. And can't quite add on all those hangar decks. I'd quite like to, but I can't really justify it. There's 30 engineering spaces. Could probably do with some more fuel. Oh, and then I also need magazine capacity. So not that one. That's a very good magazine. Let's design a new magazine because I haven't designed a magazine for a while. So it's the same size, could get 166, but this is going to be a much larger one inside a more heavily armed ship, which I hopefully will never really get into combat. So let's actually just bump it right up. We'll put a little bit of hits to kill on it, because otherwise, you know, it is a bit silly. If it says have it one, it would just go kaboom, take out my entire ship. It's kind of terrifying. Probably will just up it a load. So something like that. So hit skill 5, magazine size 20. Fairly low percent chance to explode. But that would make a very useful magazine. So how many ships do I have? So the FTPs carry 6. So well, it's 24. There's going to be 20 of them. So it's 480 per thing. I could probably do it 2. I reckon this size. So magazine size 20, hit skill 5. It will have 3 of these on board. So I shall create this research project. And where is missiles? Cancel your project. Missiles, kinetic weapons, and I would like you to do that. And move a load of research labs off you as well, and put them all on to you to be able to get this finished within a few days. Well, Cameron Holt has finished his geology thing. Okay, so move this team over to here now. Geology, unassigned only. There we go. Anything of note in the log? Conditional order. Ah, that's why I paused. Okay. There we go. Team has completed its research project on the missiles. Excellent. Create that project there with 14. Remove a few of you. Add them all onto you because I want to get that done really nice and quickly. And this should now mean I can carry on with the David Attenborough design. There we go, and I think it's now slightly oversized. How much fuel did the fighters carry? I haven't even got enough fuel. I was kind of thinking, oh, you know what? I'll just go reduce the number of things, but fortunately that isn't enough. So I am going to have to reduce it down. But it's an 11, so it's a single wing. So now I only need anywhere near as many actual magazines. That's enough for almost, yeah, that's enough for a good few sorties there. Probably should add a bit more fuel on. Yeah, because that's allow quite a few sorties. But again, it's whether or not I really need that much fuel. I'll take a little bit off. So yeah, that's enough for 2 and a bit sorties there. We could just increase the wing size a little bit more. So keep excess Q, and now I need to grab a load more crew quarters. So how many flight crew berths? 30. Right, there we go. I've now figured out a way. So each of these magazines can replenish 14 craft. So that's essentially what I'm going to design my ship around. So it's 14 fighters there. So I'm actually going to put that on. And I can put that on there. So just put 14 in there. And then also 20 there. There's only 31 excess crew required for this ship. Nice and simple. Nice and simple, really. And what else do I require on this vessel? There's only one left. And then, yes, I could put in another ship in there if I wanted, but I don't have one that small. Could design a super fast little strike fighter, but I'm not going to. It'd be 4.7. I could actually design one to do it, but that will do for the moment. It's pretty strong design. How much more space do I have to play with? I do have a bit. Is there a weapon I could put on this? Gas cannon. Puts... We should put some guns on this for protecting itself and the fleet. Because I've now got 3,000-ish tons spare to play with now. Because I haven't got enough space to go much more into the actual ship itself, but yeah, I could actually go for a new turret design. It would be fairly low accuracy, but it would be good. In fact, I am going to go do that. Let's design a beamfire control. So normal speed, I want it to be maximum tracking. Let's do something like that. It's not especially good, I must say, but I will create it nevertheless. And also, while there, new turret design, be a quad Gauss cannon, and it's only going to be tracking 8 because it's a silly little thing. So it's the same guns, just more of them. Oh, I know. Hit skill 0. No, do not want to do that. Gauss cannon, want to have it at least size 1. Because then it gives it hit to kill. Otherwise, what can happen is that if you have, say, like a meson hit, you can hit the 0 hit to kill and blow up everything in a single deadly explosion. So, yeah, let's create the 17% one. Go to missiles fire control and actually go do that. There's projects, so matching scientists, you create that. That which would be nice. Since fire control, yes, you're going to cancel that project for the moment, then add on that one, and then add that in your queue. We'll also add on a few labs, so remove your labs, add them on to you. Yep, so in 5 days or so these should complete. So the Gauss cannon has been done. So now I can go to the turret design, Mark 1. And it only needs to be very sedate 8,000 there. Okay, you go back to the missile fire control people. So kinetic weapons. Oh no, it's beam, isn't it? Energy weapons, yes, cancel. Create that there for me, please. Patrick Hopkins. Then that one. Queue it up. Good. A few days in October. Yeah, that'll be okay. Good, create that. Fantastic. What we had completed. Fire control has been finalized. Excellent. Turret tracking speed is commenced. I will also go sort out the fighters because there's quite a few now sitting in the fighters. 3. No, less than okay. Thought it was more than that. Good. So quad turret is done, as is the tracker. To finalise this ship, I can now put on a backup anti-missile sensor. I might upgrade. Well, since I'm here, I might as well do it. Research projects, create, new one. So it is quite a bit longer range, which is exactly what I want. Yeah, because the previous one was that. So yeah, another 50... What was it? No, more than that, more than 50. Yikes. Yeah, definitely want that, because that extra 80,000 could be exactly what I need in order to not die. Cancel that project, matching scientists, sensor fire control, and then that one there. Okay. That's the new backup fire control, which is brilliant. Okay, so we'll go down to the missile sensors, and you are now a obsolete component. The backup anti-missile sensor, brilliant. Obviously, if someone else in the fleet has that, they will definitely use it. The fire control, the 8001, and against the sort of missiles I'm fighting, it has a measly 12% accuracy, so not really going to have much of a chance of shooting this down unless I have a lot of guns, which I'm going to add. Yeah, that's a lot of guns there. Let's add another fire control. There's 2 fire controls, each with 5 Gauss attached to it. Let's go to 4 Gauss. Now it's just over. And your failing rate is also a touch on the high side, so let's do that and then add on some more engineering spaces, I think. There we go, and your failure rate, all of that is good. 5,000, 3,000, like that, blah, blah, blah. That looks good. It's just the quad cannons there. They're going to have very low accuracy because there's only 70% chance to fire each. But the idea is just to have a ridiculous number of guns shooting at everything. The strike group, 14 fighter bombers and 1 boat face. So this is the offensive one, and I can always have a load of the blue screens as well in like another fleet. Yeah, so yeah, the blue screens are very nice. Actually, how big are they? 9. Should have really designed it to put some of those on, but I do kind of want some bigger cap ships to have our ratings. The armor is low on these because these are not designed to be in combat. Of course, they probably will get in combat at some point, so I want some armor, and then the cannons can help defend them. But I am happy with that design. And so let us retool shipyard. I haven't done one of this for a while. So let's go to probably the Apple fabricators, because that is my offensive class ships, which are not going to be doing much. So retool, set activity, going to be done a year away from now. Fair enough. That is fine. IBM shipping, not really doing anything. Let's just add another 5,000 tons. You might add another 5,000 tons just because these are all very useful long term. I'm a little bit of concern about uranium. Gonna really have to look at clearing out Talseti. And now let's order the new fighters to land. Hostile transit has been detected. Yay. New hostile ship detected. Striker 01. This could be like a jump gate ship or something. Anything happening? No. Let's up the increment. Right, they're travelling in at high speed once more. Let's go quickly to here, the GPFs. Assign there. Set mode. Copy race. So all of these should... Yep. All those should now be set to final defensive fire. 50 there. Good. Blue screens are ready to launch as well. Mistakes were made. And now I'm reducing mistakes were made from 4 down to only 3v1 missiles because I now have the GPFs as well. Okay, they're coming in to attack a small price. Okay, cross section of 800. It's 40,000 tons. Oh, cross section 800, isn't it? Of course. Blech. So they could be heading back to the Proxima Centauri, but let's just do right, some smaller increments, things happening. Let's just investigate what's happening, because it seems to have stopped within range. Ow! Energy weapon impacts. 3 detected. Lots and lots of impacts from energy weapons. Ship is destroyed almost instantaneously. That is quite the battery. Wow. Gotta be railguns, something like that. Yeah, strength 3 and 2, lots of hits. Yeah, it's gotta be armed with railguns, something like that. So contact has been lost. Right. Where are you? Page file recovery. Detach. Page file. Life pods. Rescue survivors. And then unload survivors at Tunney. Is that as fast as they can go? But page file recovery went faster than that. Page file recovery? No. That is still pretty darn quick, actually. Page file has completed its orders, and I guess you can just land back on the task group. You're moving over to Talseti. Got anything in Talseti? Yes. Good grief, another ramming attack. Well, I'm actually going to remove my demand from supply of stuff from Tunney. I don't want to be losing any more things. To cancel all the supply contracts. I'll leave the demand ones in. Supply, cancel. But actually, carry on for a moment. I forgot the crew on the other life pod. I could have rescued them as well. Sorry! Yeah, I could have rescued more crew. New scientists. So cancel that project because I now have a better scientist. It's always useful just to double check your scientists around. Energy weapons, logistics, no. Missile kinetic, okay. Power propulsion, sensor fire control. It's okay. Do want to go a bit more hard on the genome project though. Right, the Discovery has completed its orders. So Discovery 2, head back through standard transit and do your stuff in there. Fire control speed rating has increased. That's really quite useful. Annoyingly, because I've just designed a load of guns around it, but that is nevertheless very nice. Let's just up the range up a little bit further. That just helps get all the accuracy up, and also does mean I have potential to be able to make some weapons, should I so wish, in the near future. Ooh, research into alpha shields. Just go for very slow on everything there. But this is the geneticist is what I'm after. So I want the gravity by 15%. 5,000 tons been added to all of those ships yards there. The new fighters can all go into 2, I think, and then also go land on PDC. Aha! Construction brigades have been completed. It means we can now go to some of these low-tech infantry. Go to construction brigade. That's cool. So we've got a couple of construction brigades being worked on. 2 inactive research labs. Sweet. That research scientist can no longer have much more than that. Wow, that changed the time quite a way. Just changing some of them so it's within, scientist lifespan. I know morale doesn't have any effect, but it must be pretty depressing thinking, this project is going to be completed 100 years after I die. There we go! The retooling for the David Attenborough class has been completed. That is brilliant. So let's actually go to the construction yard. Let's build one. And let's shipyards. So, please build default fleets. Yeah. Do. So it's going to be a while yet. Yikes. Let's add task. It now has task, and while you're doing that, I would like you to add another 5,000 tons onto your capacity. That will also speed up the production. But I'll have to see how that all goes next episode. So thank you very much for watching this episode of Aurora 4X with myself and Diffin. If you did enjoy the episode, please leave a like and or comment below, as it is always great to hear from you lot. Otherwise, that's it for me for now, and I shall see you next time. But until then, I'm out. Goodbye!